Cool, and for a closer look at Eddie Money's life and his music, just head to CBSNewYork.com. Well, after all the devastation caused by Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas, a lot of people are wondering how they can now help. It turns out what they might need the most is people visiting. CBSN New York's Nick Caloway explains.
We've all seen the heartbreaking images coming from the Bahamas in the wake of Hurricane Dorian. Structures leveled, entire islands devastated. But if you think it's too soon to take a trip there, you'd be wrong. Lawrence Cartwright is the Bahamas Consulate General in New York.
I've been telling people who I've been seeing and wondering what they could do to help the Bahamas. I said the best thing you could do right now is go to the Bahamas.
That's because the Bahamas rely heavily on tourism. It accounts for about 60% of the country's revenue. So the most direct way to help the country rebuild is to go visit.
The Bahamas right now are truly doing remarkably well.
Kimberly Wilson-Weddy is a New York City travel agent. She says while two of the country's northern areas, Grand Bahama and the Abacos, are nearly unrecognizable, many of the most popular islands went unscathed. Here's a look at the capital of Nassau on Saturday.
And when we think about the Bahamas, it's such a widespread area of islands. So really understanding where the hurricane hit, and it is really remarkable to think that you can have that amount of devastation and literally a different island be completely almost not touched.
And those untouched islands are open for business, so the country will need as many tourists as possible to visit those unaffected areas to help rebuild the ones that Dorian left in her wake.
But go visit. The locals love it when people go travel. We need to have people staying in the hotels, flying into the harbors, going by cruise ships, spending money in the bars and the restaurants, shopping, because I know the Bahamians will really take that money and then help their sister islands.
And if you can't take a trip to the Bahamas right now, there are other ways to help. The Bahamian Consulate here on East 46th Street is accepting donations of supplies on weekdays. And of course, cash is king. If you can donate, officials urge you to give to well-established charities that can do the most good right now. In Midtown, Nick Caloway, CBSN New York.
And if you would like to help, we've posted some links to some reputable fundraisers on our website, CBSNewYork.com.